the Bhagavad Gita for everyday life in your golden years. As we journey through life, the later years bring reflection, peace, and sometimes questions. How do we handle changes in health, family, and the world around us? The Bhagavad Gita, one of the greatest spiritual classics, speaks directly to these questions. Though it was given on a battlefield thousands of years ago, its wisdom is timeless. Today, we will explore how Krishna's teachings can guide us to live fully, peacefully, and joyfully in our golden years. The first teaching Krishna gives us is about the nature of the self. In chapter 2, he reminds Arjuna, "For the soul, there is neither birth nor death. It is eternal, imperishable, and beyond time." This is perhaps the most comforting message for seniors. The body may age, the mind may change, but the self, the Atman, remains unchanged, eternal, and free. When we truly grasp this, we begin to release fear of illness, decline, or even death. These are only changes to the temporary vessel, not the eternal being within. Think of the self as a lake. The surface may ripple with wind, waves, and weather, but the water beneath remains calm and deep. Krishna encourages us to recognize this calm presence within ourselves. Another key teaching for later life is detachment, or vairagya. Krishna teaches Arjuna to act without attachment to the results. In Advaita Vedanta, this means recognizing that all events, possessions, and even relationships are temporary. For seniors, this can be incredibly liberating. We may worry about children, grandchildren, finances, or lost opportunities. Krishna reminds us, worry comes from identifying with what is impermanent. When we release attachment, we are free to enjoy the moment fully. It doesn't mean we stop caring. It means we care without clinging, without expectation. Consider this example: spending time with grandchildren. Instead of worrying about teaching or correcting them, enjoy their laughter and presence. Be fully there and let go of outcomes. This is karma yoga in action, acting with love, but without attachment. Krishna's teachings on karma yoga are perhaps the most practical for our golden years. He says, "Perform your duty, but do not be attached to success or failure." After retirement, it's easy to feel useless or unsure of purpose. Karma yoga reminds us that every action can be meaningful. Cooking for family, gardening, volunteering, sharing wisdom, these are all expressions of duty performed with love. The key is the mindset. Perform the action fully, but release expectations. If the garden flourishes, rejoice. If it doesn't, smile and keep tending. If someone appreciates your help, be grateful, but don't depend on recognition. Through karma yoga, seniors can find purpose without the stress of results, and peace in daily routine. Krishna also teaches Jnana Yoga, the path of knowledge and self-awareness. This isn't just intellectual, it's the direct observation of our own mind and consciousness. In daily life, we may notice thoughts of regret, worry, or fear. Jnana Yoga invites us to step back and watch these thoughts without judgment and recognize the witness within the eternal self. A simple daily practice can be: sit quietly for 5 minutes. Observe your thoughts and feelings as they arise. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness observing them. For seniors, this practice brings clarity, reduces stress, and strengthens inner calm. It reminds us that our true essence is untouched by aging, loss, or the passing of time. Krishna also emphasizes Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotion and love. Later life is an ideal time to cultivate devotion, not necessarily religious, but a heartfelt connection to life, nature, or the divine. Krishna says, "Whoever surrenders unto me, I take care of them." Surrender is not weakness. It's the recognition that life unfolds beyond our control. By letting go of ego and trusting the flow of life, we can find peace. Seniors can practice this by offering daily gratitude for simple blessings, observing nature and recognizing its beauty and order, engaging in gentle prayer, chanting, or meditation. Through surrender, we align with the eternal self, and life becomes lighter and more joyful. One of Krishna's most profound teachings is the vision of the One in awe. He reveals that all beings, all life forms, and even the universe are expressions of the same consciousness. For seniors, this is a powerful lesson. It inspires compassion, forgiveness, and understanding. Family conflicts, old grudges, or societal worries lose their grip when we see that all share the same essence, the eternal self. Daily practice can include sending silent blessings to others, even strangers. Remembering that differences are superficial. The self is common to all. Choosing empathy over judgment, peace over resentment. This perspective nurtures harmony and deep satisfaction in relationships, even in later life. The Gita offers a calm, clear perspective on death, which can be a concern in our golden years. Krishna teaches that the soul is eternal, the body is temporary. Death is not an end, it is a transition. a shedding of the temporary form, a return to the eternal self. This understanding dissolves fear and allows us to live fully in the present moment. Seniors can reflect. Life is a series of changes. We are more than our body. Focus on the moments of joy, kindness, and awareness. Accept the natural cycle of life, like the seasons changing, with grace and peace. With this awareness, each day becomes precious, yet free from anxiety about the future. So, how do we live the Gita's wisdom every day, especially in our later years? Here are practical steps. Start the day with awareness. Take a few minutes to breathe, observe, and connect with your inner self. Perform daily actions with care, not attachment. Cooking, cleaning, helping family, do it fully, but release expectations. Practice gentle meditation or self-inquiry. Observe thoughts. Notice the witness within. Cultivate gratitude and devotion. Appreciate life's beauty. Surrender small worries. See the one in all. Practice kindness, forgiveness, and understanding toward all beings. Reflect on impermanence. Accept the cycles of life and let the eternal self guide your inner peace. Even small steps, 5 minutes of meditation, a grateful thought, a gentle smile can transform daily life. Over time, seniors experience less stress, more clarity, and a deep, abiding joy that is independent of circumstance. The golden years are an opportunity for freedom, not just from work, but from the limitations of the mind. Krishna's teachings, interpreted through Advaita Vedanta, remind us that true freedom is inner freedom. Freedom from fear, worry, and attachment. Freedom to love, give, and experience joy fully. Freedom to recognize that we are the eternal self, untouched by time and change. Every day becomes a chance to practice awareness, kindness, and detachment. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to see the self in others. And every moment becomes precious, filled with the simple joy of being alive. The Bhagavad Gita is more than an ancient text. It is a guide to living fully, peacefully, and wisely at every stage of life. For seniors, its teachings are particularly profound. The self is eternal. Life is impermanent. Detach from outcomes. Act with love, without attachment. Observe the mind and recognize the witness within. Surrender to life and cultivate devotion. See the one in all beings. By applying these teachings, your golden years can become a period of deep peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Krishna's guidance shows us that life's true battle is not outside, it is within. And victory lies in realizing the eternal self, which is always free, always whole, always at peace. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Krishna's wisdom for your golden years. If you want more guidance on living with peace, clarity, and self-awareness, subscribe to Truthfully Free and explore our other videos. Remember, the self is always present, always free, and always peaceful. Awareness of this truth is the greatest gift you can give yourself at any age.